Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards. May 22nd, 2021. With special guest host, comedy sensation Griff. And on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nibs, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers. 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com/The Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
WKNY Radio has just added jazz and R&B and more. Dallas-Fort Worth's #1 radio station, where music lives.
Yes, that's right. Music do live right here on WKNY Radio. All right, y'all, man. Tonight we got a very special guest on this beautiful Thursday night. I want to say a big shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. I am the founder of WKNY Radio, and shout out to Nikki, my beautiful cousin, and my vice president and co-founder of United My Justice. And man, there is a lot going on in the news. First of all, I am still upset and angry about what happened in Mesquite. This is crazy. What the hell are we doing here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area? We have to stop this killing that's happening across the country with these police officers. These officers continue to get away with murder, and we have allowed these officers to get away with it. No one is doing anything about it. And every time something happens, we are coming up with excuses. I'm sick of it. When are we going to learn as a nation that we cannot allow this mess to continue to happen? And no one's saying nothing about it. And we continue to say, oh, it's going to be okay. No, it's not going to be okay. It is not going to be okay until justice is served for every black man and every black woman across this country. We have allowed this mess to continue to happen, and we sit back like it ain't nothing. It's like, when will America realize that this is wrong? When are we going to realize that we have to take action and stop allowing these officers to continue to get away with murder? We have allowed these officers to do this. And it's a damn shame that we sit back and not say nothing. And we continue to allow this mess to happen. And no one's saying nothing. So we have a situation that happened in Mesquite. And I don't even want to tell you what the chief of Mesquite Police Department had to say about this, because it's sickness. One of the biggest things that he said at the news conference is that the police officers are allowed to either use their taser or to use their guns. And everybody across this country is wondering, why is it that these officers continue to get away with murder? They're not murdering the white people. They're murdering the African American. You don't see black officers going out there shooting black people, but you'll see these white police officers continue to get away with murder, and we have allowed these monsters. And I hate to say it. Now, I'm not saying our police. We know that our police officers are not bad officers. I know a lot of them. But we need these good officers to start speaking up against these bad officers when they are doing wrong. It's just ridiculous how we continue to allow this to happen. And only thing we are saying about it is that, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. They're going to take care of it. And it's crazy. We had the same situation, but it wasn't a police officer. But for the Kevin Ballard, when Kevin Ballard was murdered 2 years ago, they have still not taken the credit as far as making sure that this family get justice. His wife and family have still not got justice for the Ballard family. And that's been 2 years ago, and they still are fighting for justice. And we step back, oh, it's going to be okay. But it's not going to ever be okay, because we as America continue to allow this to happen. And we wondering why this is continuing to happen. And it's going to continue to happen until justice is served, until we get the right people in office. This is the reason that I tell people all the time, it is important that you get out there and you vote and get the right people. In order to make changes across America, we have to get the right people in office. We can sit back all day and complain about it. But my God, if we are not, as a citizen, getting out there to make a difference and vote, we as an African American community, or we as a race can hang it up, because we will continue to have this type of behavior with these officers as long as America allow this mess to continue to happen. We as America have to take our voice and take it to the next level. And that's the only way we are going to make a difference across this country. That's why I'm encouraging everyone to get out there and vote. We got the runoff elections coming up. Early voting will be started on May the 24th. It will end June the 1st. We need to get out there and vote and make a difference, y'all. We have to use our voice. We have to exercise our right to vote. We have had people who have died to make sure that African America and women get out there and vote. Because it was a time where women could not get out there and vote. We have to make our voices heard. It is important that we as America get out there and vote and make a difference. Coming up tonight, we got Chris Nettles, who is running for District 8, who will be on the show with us tonight and talk to us about his campaign. If you haven't heard the news, Chris Nettles is in a runoff election against Kelly Ellie Gray. And Chris Nettles will be on the show later on tonight to talk to us about his plan. Because at the end of the day, if you do not have a plan, you're not going to be able to be very successful. I tell people all the time that as a city council, as a mayor, what are your plans? Chris Nettles broke it down to us tonight. What is his plan? So when he come on the show tonight, he's going to break it down. We got to have real leaders out there who will make a difference in this community. This is one of the biggest problems that we do not have in this country. Real leaders who are not concerned about you. What they are concerned about is how much money can they put in their pockets. Let's be real. This is what they are fighting for. Then you look in Dallas, at the end of Dallas where the homeless problem is real bad. You got Eric Johnson over there in the Dallas area who is not doing an effective job in the black community. The black community is not even happy with Eric Johnson over there. Then you come back to Fort Worth. You got that me and Chris will be talking about that tonight. The homeless population is getting out of control. There's no fixing. Nobody has even brought up the fact that they want to fix the homeless problem. You go and look inside the homeless shelter. The residents, the community are complaining. The homeless people are complaining about they don't even want to sleep inside because of bed bugs, because of how nasty it looks on the inside. This is what the homeless people are complaining about. Until we get the right leadership in this city, we will continue to have the problems that we have in this community. We must get real leaders who cares about the community, who is going to benefit and make sure that they work strictly for the people, not for the rich, not for the middle class, not for the poor, but for the whole entire community. It is a major problem when you look on West 7th Street. West 7th Street looks 3 times better than you go into the hood. Then you go down Como. They all right. But they can use a little money in that area too, Como. And then you go down Las Vegas Trail area, and what you see? The crime is so high over there that the killing is getting out of control. The crime rate is very high in Fort Worth, but Chris Neller is going to break it down tonight and say that the reason that is very high is because there's no jobs. We have to start giving jobs to the people that need it. If you want crime to go down, then you have to bring real jobs to the community and make sure that the people have transportation to get to those jobs. One of the biggest things that I love about Deborah People, who is running for mayor, she made sure that she bring up the public transportation needs to be better. We have a serious problem. We got to get ready to go take a quick break. But we have a serious problem going on in Fort Worth. We have to make a difference, y'all. We have to make a difference. I'm DONNELL Ballard, news talk host, radio show right here on WKNY Radio. You can check out my new show every night, Monday through Friday, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. 2 hours talking about nothing but the best when it comes down to breaking news and what is happening in our community. You want to know the real issues happening in Fort Worth, Dallas, across the Dallas-Fort Worth area? You got to listen to us. You want the real deal? You're going to listen to us, and we're going to bring it to you raw. That's just the way we're going to do it. All right, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, We'll have a lot more. You tune in to News Talk Radio with DONNELL Ballard right here on WKNY Radio. We'll be right back.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
The CEO and founder of WKNY Radio. Make sure you check out my brand new News Talk Radio show Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WKNY as we talk about important topics that's going on. If you're talking about it, you better believe we're talking about it too. Right here live on WKNY weeknights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on WKNY Radio.
Everybody's talking about the hottest station in DFW. With the biggest celebrities.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. It's your boy, Jay-Z. What's happening? This big Snoop Dogg jamming the most hip-hop and R&B.
On WKNY Radio.
The Small Business Administration says there are some 30 million small businesses in America. Lately, far too many of them have been dealing with new demands. BusinessServicesConnect.com is helping small businesses meet demands with multi-location business networks, reliable business internet, voice, video, and local support whenever and wherever they need it. Small businesses prosper with reliable local broadband companies that own and operate their own networks. Cable service guarantees 24/7 support, and local service agents are some of the reasons they're growing fast in the business category, with customers that run the gamut from small solo offices to large multi-site enterprises. Your business's traffic will flow over modern, ultra-reliable data and communications networks the provider builds, operates, and maintains. And best of all, it's all supported locally. Plus, you can save by bundling combinations of business voice, internet, and TV. From single-line business voice solutions to carrier-grade networking options for large multi-location enterprises, local cable can provide unified communications, mobility, and cybersecurity. Learn more at BusinessServicesConnect.com.
Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards, May 22nd, 2021, with special guest host, comedy sensation Griff, and on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nips, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers, 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.com/The Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org.
Attention Social Security and SSI recipients. If you did not receive an economic impact payment for your eligible spouse or dependents, you may need to file a 2020 tax return with the IRS and claim the Recovery Rebate Credit. Go to ssa.gov/EIP to see if you need to file a tax return and if eligible for other refundable tax credits, like the child tax credit. That's ssa.gov/EIP. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
All right, y'all. It is 19 after the hour. You tune in to us right here on News Talk Radio on WKNY Radio. I'm Donnell Ballard, your radio host, and every night for 2 hours we stop the show and we talk about important topics and big thing going on. President Biden is talking about some big things, and we're gonna get into what happened in Mesquite on day before yesterday. What happened over there, and we got Anthony Alexander live with us on the phone line. Good evening, man, on this beautiful Thursday night. How you doing, man?
Man, I am good. On this wonderful Thursday night, man. It is wonderful.
Yes, man. And I definitely want to thank you for coming on the show, talking to us tonight, man. For those who do not know who Anthony is, Anthony Alexander has a wonderful organization that go out and find people that are missing, and we're gonna get an update on that because I know he got some updates on that. But man, we gotta talk about this because you did come on the show yesterday morning before we change it to the nighttime. You did come on there to talk about the Mesquite situation where a mental illness person was killed by a Mesquite policeman. Take it from there.
Yes. So, yesterday a phone call went out. It was a domestic violence call that went out. The police was already informed that the guy had mental illness, had mental issues. When it came to the scene, ultimately what happened is he was killed. We have seen this played out many times over the past years.
Right. Let me ask you this, man, because the police chief said something that really disturbed me, and to me, I did not like how he said it. He made a statement on Tuesday, and he was saying that he didn't see. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't see nothing. I'm just gonna put it like this. He made a statement and he said that their officer have a choice to either use the taser or they can use the gun. When he said that, it disturbed me because you should not be allowed to use your gun unless it is a major decision. And the fact that this man had a stick, you could have used a taser to get this man down. What the hell is really going on, man? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, now they're saying that he had a knife.
Oh, okay. So now, so what you said now is the story has changed. So okay. Here's what I gotta figure out. How in the hell a stick look like a knife?
Right. Two different things.
So it's two different statements. That in the beginning it was a stick. So it sounded like to me that the police department had to come up with something quick and hurry to get this man off.
So they're saying that he charged the officers with a knife and a club.
Wow.
So
even if the man, and this will get me. Because we just had a 16-year-old girl upstate who was murdered by a police officer because they claim she had a knife. So now the number one excuse that they're going to be able to get away with is saying now, even if they don't have a knife, they're going to tell a lie that they got a knife.
Right.
And so this don't even make any sense to me, man. This don't make it. No. This story has changed. How do you go from a stick? Because I thought I heard them also say a cell phone. Did you not hear that?
Right. Yeah, we heard that yesterday.
So it went from a stick to a cell phone now to a knife.
A knife and a club, they say. Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. It is mind-boggling that even though let's say he did have a knife. So you got how many officers at the scene? how many of them have tasers? How many of them can take him down? So
Here's another thing that you brought up yesterday morning on the show is that not only was he shot by one officer, but he was shot by the second officer. Let's talk about that.
Right, he was shot. He was shot multiple times by two different officers, which tells me that's a bit excessive, because you got X amount of cops there. You have X amount of tasers to take him down. They already knew that he was not in his right mind. He was mental. He suffered from mental illness, and so it kills me that this is always the end result.
But we're looking at, but again, we're looking at already a racist town. We're already looking at Mesquite, McKinney, Texas. Those are already a racist city. So should we even be? We should, as a community, we should not be surprised that you have a few blacks that live out there that are now killed by police. We shouldn't be surprised because it just happened when we had a situation with the Marvin Scott case.
Yeah,
where he was had a mental problem, and he was killed. Then we turn around, we had a same situation that happened again. This young man was killed.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense. And when you call them and have a talk with them, they talk to you crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have got to put some policies and procedures in place to protect these mental challenge mental illness people that the cops have no business being the executioner, basically the judge, the jury, and the executioner. That's what they are.
But you got to understand what they do. Their job. Here's their job. And let's bring reality across America. America policing, they don't believe in asking questions. They will shoot first and then ask questions.
Right.
This has always been the case with police officers across the country, where they are getting away with murder.
Yes.
So we should not be surprised. And then they say, well, and here's the deal. These same white police officers, they're not shooting white men.
Right.
Black officers are not shooting. If this was a bad situation, do you not think that you will have black officers doing the same thing? This is not a bad situation where black officers are automatically killing blacks. It is the white police officer who continue to get away with murder. They continue to get away, and society has allowed these idiots to get away with it.
Yeah, for so long. Yeah.
And then you got someone like Emma Geiger. Let's talk about Emma Geiger, who claims she went to the wrong door.
Right.
Hell, I done been drunk before and still ain't went to the wrong door. Right. So that is no excuse that for you to make that you went to the wrong damn door. Emma Geiger went to the wrong door and she didn't even ask questions. She just started shooting.
Exactly.
So this man loses his life because an idiot like Emma Geiger, who claims she went to the wrong door. I don't know. I still don't know how that happened. But he had a red mat on his part. She didn't have a red mat, so that ought to let you know right there that don't even add up
at all.
So you got idiots like Emma Geiger who could take. They don't even get a long sentence. They get what? She only got 10 years, and she's already upset about 10 years.
Yeah. She tried to get out of it, but I'm so glad that the judge denied that.
Right. And that's good, man. And then we still haven't got the Tatiana Jefferson trial going. And then Kevin Battles, the family of Kevin Battles, when she was on my, the wife was on my show on yesterday morning talking about it. His wife said her husband still haven't got justice. It's been 2 years, and they have still not got no kind of court date or any kind of trial date. What you think about that, man? 2 years.
This is Fort Worth.
Yeah, this Fort Worth. This is the Kevin Battles where a white man was his neighbor, came over there and shot him.
I remember that now.
Yeah,
I remember
that case. Still is in the district attorney hand. It still haven't even got a court date yet.
Wow.
And me and Nikki, we called day before yesterday on the Dean trial, and they still don't have a court date.
Still don't have a court.
And it's been almost a year. But it's been a year. Past a year. So I don't know, man. I think it's crazy. I think it's really crazy. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I think that's sad, man. That is uncalled for. It's sad. I tell you, if the shoes was on the other foot, if the shoes was on the other feet, man, things would be different. Mm-hmm. They need to walk in our shoes. Right. They need to walk in our shoes and understand our pain, understand our frustration, man, understand our fear, our cries, man, because we've been singing the same song for how many years?
Oh, man, too long. Yeah, all I can say is too long.
For too long.
Too long, and it continues to happen. Mm-hmm. And there's, I mean, it's really sad. We continue to see this every single day. Something different is happening across this country. Where from Texas to Florida, you name it, where people are being murdered. Yeah. It got worse since Trayvon Martin. Yeah,
and it's sad because you think, okay, something can't top this. Oh no, it can't get worse than this. But then, right, it's a domino effect. It is a domino effect. It is completely freaking awful, man.
It is.
Make some changes.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to have to start on top. It's going to have to start at the top, and it's going to have to start in Austin, because that's where the lawmakers make those different decisions. I don't know if you heard about this, man. There is a bill upstate right now. They are trying to pass a new bill.
That's the handgun law?
No. This is worse. Where you are not allowed to film police officers across the country. There is a bill that they're trying to put in place. In this bill, they are saying that you are interfering in a police work.
Wow.
What you think about that, man? What you think about that?
To me, I think that they're tired of getting caught. Mm-hmm. That's all that is. But if they pass that bill, there need to be an uproar.
Oh yeah.
What that allow for them is for them to continue to do what they do.
Yes. So true. Mm-mm. So true. I definitely agree with you on that. And again, if this bill is passed upstate, eventually it will weave its way to Texas. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We as America have to pay attention to what's going on upstate. Because eventually, that upstate will make its way to Texas. Mm-hmm. And we already know Texas believe in killing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they do.
Let me tell y'all something. I ain't being racist, but I'm going to keep it real. The white supremacist is real in the state of Texas. The white supremacy is real right here in Fort Worth, Texas. The white supremacy is real in Dallas, Texas. The white supremacy is real in McCann, Texas. The white supremacy is real in Mesquite, Texas. The white supremacy is real all across the state of Texas. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, it's so true, man. The only difference is they don't wear hoods anymore.
No. They are I'm going to tell you what they are. They are your regular police officers. They are your everyday lawmakers. They are your lawyers. They are your judges. Yes, I said judges. They are your judges. They are your prosecutor. They are everything. These folks who you see in your face every single day, these are the people that you see every day. So what they did, they took the hood off. Let's come on, man. Let's be real. They took the hood off.
Yes. And
what they put on? They put on their regular clothes like you put on. Only thing difference is they got power. Come on, man. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's it.
These are people like your Republicans. And you even got, let's be real, you even got some Democrats that are also racist.
Yes.
Come on, man. Can we be real about it?
And
it ain't just the Republicans that are racist.
No, it's right. It's some Dems too, man. The last president made them very comfortable to come out.
Oh yeah, yes he did.
It made them very.
The former president Trump, you sure right.
Yeah.
And he's still, and believe it or not, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Trump is still their personal leader.
He is. Oh, that's what
they listen to him.
That's 110%.
Oh yeah, that just like the blacks got their leader, the whites got their leader.
Yes.
That's their leader. Their leader is Donald J. Trump is the Republicans and everybody else leader.
Did you see how they booed Mitt Romney?
No, what happened?
When they had some type of event, Republican event, right? And so Mitt Romney was there speaking, man, and they booed him because of course the Republican Party, man, like I say, it belongs to Trump now. They booed this man. He couldn't even finish his speech.
Wow. And also, man, I'm going to tell you what Barbara Bush said before she died. When she was interviewed, I never forget it. She was interviewed on NBC Today Show 6 months before she died. And she made a big statement. And the statement she made was that she don't trust Trump. She don't like him. And he's a disgrace to the Republicans and to the white people.
Right, yeah. And it's funny that she says that because half of them don't believe that. But again, it exposes them for who they truly are.
You're right. And again, we just gotta, now that we got a new president, we just gotta continue to support our new president, support Joe Biden, everything that he's doing to try to make the country better. But I don't know, man, because you got all these Republicans do not agree with nothing that the Democrats do. It seems like we cannot find a halfway decent. What do you think is going on with that?
Right, there would not be a bipartisan in anything we do right now because number one, they still believe the lie. They still believe that lie that Democrats stole the election. They
do.
So there will never be a bipartisan as long as Biden is in office. I hate to say it, but it's true because
I believe you. I definitely believe. For those who tune in to us right here on WKNY Radio, News Talk Radio host, Donnell Ballard, we got my main man, Anthony Alexander, who is the CEO, founder of Find Our Missing. And let me tell you, it is a lot going on. Man, I tell you what, before we let you go, man, what else you want to say to the community?
Man, I just want to make sure that we all understand how important it is to vote.
Yes.
Even though this is not presidential election, it is still important that we vote so we can make some changes in our city, then we can make some changes in our state, then we can make some changes on the whole capital state level. So let's get out there and vote.
Yeah, that's right, man, because it's going to be very important. If you want to make a difference, the first thing we got to do is get out there and vote. And again, coming up tonight, we got a very special guest. We got Chris Nettles, who is running for District 8 against Kelly Elliott Gray. And he wants to make a big difference. And we'll be talking and we'll be hearing from him tonight. You going to be listening to that man tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Is that Poly District?
That's Poly District. Yes, sir. District 8 in Fort Worth. And he'll be on the show tonight to talk about that. Again, Anthony, we got to go to a quick break to pay our bills. And remember, y'all, this show is brought to you by State Farm. State Farm is the place to be. Shout out to Sylvia, who's doing a great job. I don't know what I did with the court. I got to get the court. All right. As soon as I get back, we're gonna tell you who it's sponsored by. We are sponsored by State Farm. We're gonna give you all the details and information. We'll be right back. We're going to a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
The CEO and founder of WKNY Radio. Make sure you check out my brand new News Talk Radio show Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WKNY as we talk about important topics that's going on. If you're talking about it, you better believe we're talking about it too. Right here live on WKNY weeknights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on WKNY Radio.
Everybody's talking about the hottest station in DFW. With the biggest celebrities.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. It's your boy, Jay-Z. What's happening? This big Snoop Dogg jamming the most hip-hop and R&B.
On WKNY Radio.
The Small Business Administration says there are some 30 million small businesses in America. Lately, far too many of them have been dealing with new demands. BusinessServicesConnect.com is helping small businesses meet demands with multi-location business networks, reliable business internet, voice, video, and local support whenever and wherever they need it. Small businesses prosper with reliable local broadband companies that own and operate their own networks. Cable service guarantees 24/7 support, and local service agents are some of the reasons they're growing fast in the business category, with customers that run the gamut from small solo offices to large multi-site enterprises. Your business's traffic will flow over modern, ultra-reliable data and communications networks the provider builds, operates, and maintains. And best of all, it's all supported locally. Plus, you can save by bundling combinations of business voice, internet, and TV. From single-line business voice solutions to carrier-grade networking options for large multi-location enterprises, local cable can provide unified communications, mobility, and cybersecurity. Learn more at BusinessServicesConnect.com.
Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards. May 22nd, 2021. With special guest host, comedy sensation Griff. And on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nibs, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers. 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.com/The Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org.
Attention Social Security and SSI recipients. If you did not receive an economic impact payment for your eligible spouse or dependents, you may need to file a 2020 tax return with the IRS and claim the recovery rebate credit. Go to ssa.gov/EIP to see if you need to file a tax return and if eligible for other refundable tax credits, like the child tax credit. That's ssa.gov/EIP. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
All right, y'all, it is Stephanie going down. We are live. You're tuning in to the Hottest News Talk radio show, where we stop the show every night from 7 to 9 for 2 hours to talk about some very important topics that's happening right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Again, the big top story news of this week is what happened in Mesquite, where a Mesquite police officer killed a African-American mentally ill person over there in Mesquite, and the police officer have told 3 different lies. I'm gonna be honest with you, they told 3 different lies. First, they said it was a stick. Then they claim it was a cell phone. Now all of a sudden, this man had a knife. Mesquite police, only thing I can tell you guys, get your lies right. Get your lies right and stop all this lying and be honest. Why did you really shoot this black man? Innocent black man who, everybody may not be innocent, but people still have a right to live. And again, the situation happened where there was some kind of argument that happened, and they called 911, and I guess 911 hung up the phone, and they sent the police out, and the police came out and shot this man. Not only one police officer shot him, but a second police officer shot the same man, Lico. What do you think about that? He was shot twice by 2 different police officers. Have you ever heard of anything like that, man?
Well, yes. No, but at the same time, yes. DeQuavion Slayton was done like that. The 20-year-old who shot her off of Ballard Street in Fort Worth a couple of years ago. But my thing is this, Donnie B, is that we got to understand, man, that we can't win in these streets.
No, we can't.
I don't know how many times. I don't know how many times I got to say it. We cannot win in these streets against police officers. We must put down whatever it is we have. We must get against the vehicle, whatever they ask us to do. Even though sometimes that don't work either, but you have a better chance.
I agree with you on that.
Of doing that. We cannot just do what we want to do. We can't run at police with anything and think that we're going to live through it. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people say, "Oh, white people, we not white. We not white people." So
we don't have white privilege.
Telling me about
Lico, we don't have white privilege.
Right. We don't have that privilege.
Sure don't.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand, as black people, we got to live to fight another day, man. Take whatever it is. If you got drugs in your car, let them take the drugs. You keep whatever you got to do to live, man. You got people that love you, that people that want to see you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to die, man. So you can't be selfish and say, "Hey, I'm finna run," because when you run, you taking everybody on your back. Your daughter, your mama, your sisters, whatever, your family, your friends that love you, everything. You running them with you. Because if something happened to you, it happened to all of them.
Right.
So we can't keep doing this, walking to our cars and like they're trying to talk about justice for the guy who got shot in the back by the other cop. You can't be walking to your car when that cop is telling you to stop.
Yeah, I agree.
We can't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that we got to live to fight another day, man. We cannot win in these streets. Get you a lawyer.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Get prepaid legal. whatever you got to do, save you some money, tuck it under the couch. So when something happens to you or something go down, hey, look, my money is here. Go get my money, get me bailed out. Then we can handle it in court.
You're right. And you know what, Lico?
You're no good to nobody.
And Lico, I'm glad you brought that up because I had a situation happen to me maybe about 4 or 5 years ago where I was racial profiled. I'm going to be real. I'm up here drinking a cup of coffee at this coffee place. Thank God I had my receipt with me. And all of a sudden, man, I'm on West 7th Street, minding my own business, ain't bothering nobody. All of a sudden, I get 3 police officers follow me and ask me to stop. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Much as I be fighting for rights for people to protest, I'm also one of those who, at the end of the day, I got to go home to my child. So I'm gonna do everything I can to listen to them and then fight it in a different way. Do that make sense, Lico?
Exactly.
I was racial profile because I had on all black. And whoever the guy was that they was looking for at Wells Fargo's bank, they said that he went up there and he started harassing some white female, and they thought I was the one that was doing it. And so, only thing that saved me, man, shout out to Officer DONNELL, who's always the one that help us to organize, to make sure we safe in the streets when it comes to the protests and stuff. Shout out to him. Only reason that they let me go, cause he knew who I was. He said, "That's Mr. Donnell. That's the community man. No, y'all let him go." That was the only thing that saved me, Lico. But everything
comes to another thing, man, that I'm working on right now.
What's that? Go ahead.
Well, that I'm working on right now, huh?
Go ahead.
Well, it's and I talk about this all the time. Trust before tragedy.
Yes.
Trust before tragedy. I talk about that all the time. And right now, I'm actually getting ready to approach the chief about trust before tragedy.
Oh, you know what? Chief Newt is a good man. I love Chief Newt. Me and him are very close. Yes, he is.
He understands the community.
Yes.
And and what you just said right there is a perfect example of trust before tragedy, because it could have been tragic if somebody didn't know you and trust you like that.
Thank you.
And that's how some of these officers need to know their community.
Yeah.
They know somebody. Oh, that's such like the guy who just got killed by the police. If somebody knew that he had mental health issues.
No, they did, Lico. They did.
Mm-hmm.
They've been dealing with this guy for a while.
Yeah, see, but I'm saying that and it couldn't have been the same people though.
No, it was the same. No, Lico, it was the same police officer that deal with him on a regular basis. So this officer knew that this guy had a mental problem.
Right. Well, my thing is just like I say, sometimes this is what we work. This is what we're working on as the brotherhood and as trust before tragedy.
Okay.
We need to start knowing our community.
Yes, we do.
Complexes. We need to know our people. When the girl got stabbed, I'm just these are just scenarios I'm talking about right now. When the girl got stabbed, the girl was about to stab. She got shot by the police. The young girl who was about to stab the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she got shot by the police. That should have never happened, because our village, the people that was there watching, should have stopped that before it even got started.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The knife shouldn't have came into play, because somebody elder should have came in and said, "Hey, put that knife down."
You're right. You're right.
What y'all doing, ladies? Y'all need to cut this out. Is this the only way we can handle this situation? Which is a conflict resolution situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to start stepping in instead of picking up our phones, wanting to record everything. Then
right.
Police come in and they shoot one of us. Then we crying because one of us got shot.
You're right.
We should have stopped it before it even got started.
Right. Before it got worse.
Or either say, how else can y'all handle this? Can we do we have to hurt one another? Do we have to fight one another to handle our situation? No, we don't. Let's find other ways to handle our situation. Another thing I'm working on, and I'm going to be working on, is like, how they have a registry for the sex offenders.
Yeah, yes.
Well, what I would like to see if the family could register people with mental issues.
Thank you.
When they pull up in the computer, they can look. It'll be
on a database.
He has a mental health thing. You know what I'm saying?
Database, right?
Mental health issue.
Pretty much what you're saying is going to be like a database.
It's a database of people that's registered. Just like they do with sex offenders.
Yeah, we need that.
People, and then when they come up in the registry, when they say their name and they know who it is, he's mental health. So we need to. He's taking these kind of medications. for his mental health. He might be off his medication, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But it pops up, so
I like that.
They dealing. It ain't that you get a call dealing, but you know this is a mental health issue. You know
how to handle it. Pretty much what you're saying is, if that police officer know that person have a mental, he'll know how to handle it in a different way.
Well, maybe they can approach it in a different way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, especially if they have a bat or maybe they have a gun. Like what I think the young lady should have done, instead of calling the police, I think she should have called, and this is something I'm also working on with our community, is the village need to know, okay, I got something we call meet the neighbors.
Okay.
Meet your neighbor. Okay, so if you live in a fourplex and you got people across from you, like where you live at, like in your apartment complex, you have people that stay next to you, you got some people that stay under you.
Right.
So, okay, so you might know them, but if you don't, you go down there, hey, I'm down to B, my son is, you know, so you bring your son down there with you, this is my son, we live up here in 206.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, if something ever happened, they know who you are, what's going on. So if something was to happen, man, we can trust our neighbors.
Right.
Maybe, you know, but I think she should have called somebody that he loved, like his auntie. I seen his auntie was on the news tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I was on last night. She should have been able to call instead of calling the police. Because a lot of times when we start calling these police right now, we're not getting a good outcome. We're not.
We show not. You show right. And you know what, man? It's real sad because it was one situation some years back. I had called the police, and when I called the police, I got lucky to get 2 black officers. And you won't believe what these 2 black police officers told me.
What's that?
They told me, they said, "Man, don't you ever call us no more."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And what that let me know was, I ain't gonna say who they was, but what that let me know was that they knew that we have a major problem with how these white officers are getting killed. Mm-hmm. That's what I got out of it. What you think, Lico?
Well,
that's sad too.
I mean, we all know. You know, they know, they see it just like we see it. You know, they deal with it every day. So, but we gotta understand that sometimes we gotta start taking those situations in our own hands. Like the young lady, the young lady who got killed by the police who's finna stab the other young lady. Our village, the people who was there watching, the older people, the adults like me and you, should have stopped that before it even got started.
Yep,
so
you're
the
right.
police was nowhere to be called. See what I'm saying? They should have just stopped it. Don't let them fight. Don't let them do nothing.
And here's what the police officer, and here's what that police officer said. That police, the chief after said that you have to take one life and save another life.
Well, that's what they're going to say that, because that's what they had to do. But the whole point is, the police should have never been there. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. The village, the people, like if something happened in your apartment complex, they downstairs.
But Lico, you got to also, Lico.
Police, hey, what's
but Lico, you got to understand, the person that called, but here,
discretion.
Right.
But a lot of times it just takes that light in the darkness to stop things. When I lived in the apartments over on the east side, it was 2 females about to fight. Mm-hmm. And when I pulled up, it was a lot of people out there looking, and on each side of the drive, you know, they was yelling at each other,
right,
be this, that, and other. But when I got out of my car, I stepped over there, and I didn't know none of them. But I was like, man, well, come on, y'all. What y'all do? Y'all want the police to come? Come on, y'all. What's going on? You know, the security guard was sitting there. That's real talk. He wasn't saying nothing.
He wasn't saying what?
Nothing. So if the police would have came and shot one of them, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has to be that light in the darkness, man. We got to say something. You know what I'm saying? Not saying get yourself killed or nothing.
Right,
like that,
right.
We gotta say, hey, let's stop this, man. We're causing conflict on ourselves. No, the police wasn't called. Nothing like that. They dispersed. After I said that, everybody kind of like, oh man, he a party pooper. You can whatever. You know, I didn't say that, but I'm pretty sure you know how we like drama. And
right,
stuff like
right,
that.
Right.
But we gotta stop it before it starts. We can't be afraid. Not to say no, it ain't my problem, but it could be your problem. It could be your son somewhere, and nobody steps in to help your son.
You sure right,
son, if they would have said something, or your daughter, or your mom, or your aunt, you know, or somebody you love. So we gotta look at it. We gotta take care of our villages. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait for the police to come because.
And Nico, speaking of that,
getting the outcome that we're wanting.
Right, and Nico, speaking of that, she actually, the girl that got killed, was actually the one that called the police.
Yeah, she was defending herself as far as
she was defending herself.
When the police was there, she shouldn't. You know, the whole point is you can't do that kind of thing.
No, you can't. You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You can't do that. We don't have that privilege to do it. So if you do have them to call the police, comply. Or
that's right.
Word you want to use, but just do what the police officer tells you to do.
Amen.
And sometimes, like I said, we sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but you have a better chance of living through it if you, actually do what the officer tells you.
Yep,
to do.
you're right.
Don't run. Don't do none of that. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't try nothing. Don't move. Don't whatever. If you need to tell you to sit down,
sit down. Right.
George Floyd did it, and that was a whole different situation too.
Right. And Lico, and you know what? You make a good point, because everything that police officer asked me to do that particular day, because they was investigating, I did everything that man told me to do. I sat down. I didn't give that man not one problem. I shut my mouth, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get where I'm going, just like you trying to get where you going. So I'm do everything I can. I comply, and guess what, man? I'm still here, and I'm still fighting for justice for the community. So just imagine if I wouldn't have listened to this man, I would not be able to be fighting for justice right now, Lico.
Well, probably not, man, because like I say, trust before tragedy is all about respect. You know what I'm saying? Trust before tragedy, because everyone deserves to make it home, but it's all about respect. RESPECT.
Thank you.
You respect me, I respect you. I know you're an officer, but I'm a man.
Right,
you know right. Respect me as a man as I respect you as an officer. I don't know who you are. You don't know me, but let's get home safely to our families. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Give me the ticket. Whatever you need to do, let me go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to happen. But whatever it is you got to do, take whatever it is. If
right.
You ticket, if you have to go to jail, go to jail. Come out so you can live and see your kids another day or your loved ones another day. So that's the thing. Just take whatever it is. If you're selling drugs, you know you're selling drugs. You know it's illegal. Take the drug charge. Just take the drug charge and fight it in court.
Right,
you know
right.
Or take your time or whatever you need to do. But live, man. Live. We got to learn how to live and stop trying to fight.
Right.
Everything. We
and
don't
stop
have
getting
that kind of,
right.
We don't have that privilege, man.
Yeah, man, you make a good point when you say that. Man, you got let's talk about this event you got coming up May the 15th.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, we got a couple of things coming up.
Okay, go ahead, take your time.
Yeah. For May the 15th, we got what we call Peace with Power.
Okay.
On the block. We got a lot of different speakers. Of course, we'll be talking about voting because,
that's important.
Voting starts May the 24th.
Through June the 1st.
June the 1st. And election day is on June the 5th. But we will be talking about voting, most definitely getting everybody out to re-vote. And those who didn't vote, get out and vote.
That's right.
Because we could change Fort Worth.
Man, woo!
We can change the diaspora, if I can say that, or the...
Go ahead, say whatever you want, man.
Of our lives, our community, we can make history here at Fort Worth.
That's right, we sure can.
We can do it. We got the opportunity. What we got to understand is that we had 10 people on the ballot. 10 people on the ballot.
Woo!
This passed on May the 1st.
Yeah, yes, we did.
So now it's just down to 2. It's just down to 2. So those people, and we had a couple of our people on there. Some of us insignificant, but only person that we had that people.
Lico, I ain't gonna even tell you. I already know exactly what you talking about. I'm gonna be quiet on them. But yeah, we got Miss Deborah Peoples on the ballot.
Yes. So we got to get her in. We got to get everybody. I mean, you got to make time to vote, man. I mean, wherever you are, please make time to go vote, man. I mean, at your lunchtime, when you get off after church, whatever you need to do, please make time to go vote. We got to get her in. And we can't make no more excuses anymore.
No, we sure can't. We sure can't
to do it. Yeah,
you sure right.
No time for excuses.
And then we got brother Chris Nettles. We got him coming on the show tonight. And let me tell y'all, he go hard. One thing about Chris Nettles, he's a minister, but at the same time, this brother, man, when I tell you, Lico, that this brother is a very strong leader, and he is what we need right now at this present time. We need a real leader to step up. And Chris Nettles, I believe, is going to be the one that's going to bring the changes. He fought with us all summer long last year during the George Floyd protest, man. What you think?
Right. Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Brother Chris Nettles, Pastor Chris Nettles, he's a great guy. He deserves that seat. He will fight. He don't hold his tongue. He's a good brother. He's a good brother for the people and for everybody.
And guess what, Lico?
Definitely needs to get.
And guess what, Lico? He's got y'all got to listen to it tonight because he's got a plan those who tune in to us on this beautiful Thursday night, he's got a plan for the city of Fort Worth. He's going to be talking about the homeless problem. He's going to be talking about the crime rate. He's going to be talking about a lot, and the plan to fix the problem with the police department. So, Lico, it pays to listen to the show tonight, man. What you think about that after you get out?
Yeah, man. Any solution that we have, we need to listen to, because we good with coming up with problems, but we are very slow to come up with solutions. So we got a brother who has a solution. What we need to do is sit down and listen to that solution.
Yes.
If it's not what you think it should be, say, hey, try to make it better. Hey, this is I got this idea that can make what you have a little better. I love it. Let's see, this could be a part of that solution.
Right.
How you make it better, but
working together.
Additive.
You're right. I definitely agree with you on that. That's my boy Angelico, the hardest working man in the community. He's always doing something. Lico, are y'all getting ready to take that big trip to Oklahoma, or did y'all already take that?
No, that trip is Oklahoma, of course, as everybody knows. And real quick, before you do that, May the 15th, we'll be at 2700 Village Creek Road here in Fort Worth from 2 to 7. We got some artists performing, but most of all, we got a lot of great speakers that's going to be speaking.
Okay.
We got a DJ, we got a bounce house, and things like that. Some vendors and things like that. But we got more, like I said, it's more of educational than it is entertainment, because we can entertain anytime.
Right.
We start getting something. We got to break these mental chains that we got holding us down. So we got a lot of speakers speaking 3 to 4 minutes, but we got some entertainment as well, and music and stuff like that. So we're going to have a good time, but we need to get something in our brains. Of course, pushing the voting. Black voters matter.
Yes. I like that. I'm going to
get that together.
Say, Lico, I'm going to get a T-shirt that says black, what is it called again?
It says Black Voters Matter.
I like that.
They have T-shirts and everything, man.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Wristbands and everything, man. So, man, get out there and, man, they got a big old, big motor vehicle, like a big bus, a motor bus that they have wrapped real nice.
Oh, they coming out too, Lico?
Yeah. They was out at another event, TikTok.
Yeah, I remember that. They came out to the Tatiana Jefferson.
And but they're going to be coming out there. Thank you, Pamela Young, for making that happen. So we just gotta come together, man. We gotta vote. We gotta get out there and vote, man. Early voting, May the 24th to the 1st, June. Then election day is June the 5th. So get out there and answer your question, Donnie B, real quick. We will be taking a trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma, on May the 29th.
I'm writing it down.
May the 29th, and we're doing a caravan. We're going to meet at the Walmart at Renaissance Square on Berry.
Okay.
About 4 a.m. And then we're going to pull out of there around 5. And what we're doing is really carpooling. We're just getting people, hey, you want to leave your car, get in this car with this person, and blah, blah, blah. We just caravan, take the trailer cars down to Oklahoma so we can spend some time down there on that land. Of course, will be the 100-year anniversary of the Tulsa Massacre, when they burned down Black Wall Street for those 2 days out there. So we're going to kind of, it's be a bittersweet type thing, but we're going to go out there and stand with the people of Tulsa and commemorate this let's say so-called event right here, So
right. I can understand.
It's going to be May the 29th. We're going to be doing that. It's going to be a great thing, man.
Is there a charge for that?
What's that?
Are you going to be charging people for that?
No. It's not no fee. Only thing we ask is that if you ride with somebody, that you give them $20 or $10, just put some gas in their tank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you would anything else if you was driving.
Right.
Not the point of that you would give them, a whole lot, but if it's 4 or 5 people ride and they got everybody give $10.
Oh yeah.
Or 20 or whatever they give. You give what you feel like you can give, and you just make sure you put something in their pocket since they drive.
Right. That makes sense. That make a lot of sense, yeah. Lico. You sure right. Again, that's my boy Angelico from the Brotherhood. Man, you guys are doing a lot of stuff in the community, man. Thank God for people like you guys and stuff that are working so hard in the community, man. What you think about that?
Well, man, it's time. It's time. It's been time. And my job been kind of keeping me away more than what I like. But the recent activity of all the police activity and the good heart of our chief, a lot of people understand, but they're not going anywhere no time soon. So we have to find a bridge to erase.
Yes.
I call it erase the line between the community and the police officers, but we're looking towards the police officers to erase that, stigma that they have on them with the community. So Trust Before Tragedy is a part of that, erasing that stigma, that, getting the officers more involved with the community.
That makes sense.
Trying to do things during the summer, different things, get a lot of people involved. So there's a lot of stuff going on, man, but we just got to understand we got to take care of our villages.
Yeah, yes, we do.
You can't, the police don't need to be called every time.
No, they don't.
We should be able to stop some things before they get started. If we just put down our phone and we open our mouths up, man, we can make a lot of things happen where the police don't get called and we guess it. Oh, is it going to be a bad police officer? Is this person going to shoot him or her or whatever? We don't have to worry about that if we take it in our hands as a village and say, hey, we can't let y'all fight. We're not going to let y'all kill each other, hurt each other. We're going to work this out. Y'all need to talk about it and do something.
Right, right.
So, yeah, man, we can blame other people, but we got to start taking responsibility.
That's so true. You sure right about that. I tell you what, thank you, Angelico. Let's put the hand clap on for. Wait a minute, Lico. We're gonna put the hand clap on for you. That's for our main man, Angelico, for calling in on the show tonight, talking to us. Lico, you got any quick shout outs? You want to shout out to somebody real quick?
Well, I just want to shout out to everybody doing whatever they doing, man, to help their community, man, whether it's working with kids, elderly, just working with people in general. All those people walking the streets, knocking doors for those candidates. I want to give a shout out to all the candidates who put their name on the ballot this last time. Man, just running is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't get the vote at the time, but just putting your name on that ballot means a lot.
Yeah, yes it do. So, yes it do.
And also, man, a big shout out to you, man, for keeping everybody current on that different things going on in the community, man, and letting us know what's going on, man. I appreciate you, man. You've been doing it for a long time, and I look up to you, man. And I tell you what, you're doing a great job. And, man, I appreciate you. Love you, my brother.
Man, thank you so much. Don't go nowhere, Nick. I'm going to talk to you real quick off the air. All right, y'all, we're going to have a lot more. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about State Farm. They one of our official sponsor for my radio show. So we'll talk about that coming up next. Right here, shout out to Judy Samuel. She's listening to us right now on Hottest Show in the Community, the #1 community program in DFW. We'll be right back.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
The CEO and founder of WKNY Radio. Make sure you check out my brand new news talk radio show Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WKNY as we talk about important topics that's going on. If you're talking about it, you better believe we're talking about it too. Right here live on WKNY weeknights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on WKNY Radio.
Everybody's talking about the hottest station in DFW. With the biggest celebrities.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. It's your boy, Jay-Z. What's happening? This big Snoop Dogg jamming the most hip-hop and R&B.
On WKNY Radio.
The Small Business Administration says there are some 30 million small businesses in America. Lately, far too many of them have been dealing with new demands. BusinessServicesConnect.com is helping small businesses meet demands with multi-location business networks, reliable business internet, voice, video, and local support whenever and wherever they need it. Small businesses prosper with reliable local broadband companies that own and operate their own networks. Cable service guarantees 24/7 support, and local service agents are some of the reasons they're growing fast in the business category, with customers that run the gamut from small solo offices to large multi-site enterprises. Your business's traffic will flow over modern, ultra-reliable data and communications networks the provider builds, operates, and maintains. And best of all, it's all supported locally. Plus, you can save by bundling combinations of business voice, internet, and TV. From single-line business voice solutions to carrier-grade networking options for large multi-location enterprises, local cable can provide unified communications, mobility, and cybersecurity. Learn more at businessservicesconnect.com.
Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards. May 22nd, 2021. With special guest host, comedy sensation Griff. And on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nibbs, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers. 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com/the Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org.
Attention Social Security and SSI recipients. If you did not receive an economic impact payment for your eligible spouse or dependents, you may need to file a 2020 tax return with the IRS and claim the recovery rebate credit. Go to ssa.gov/EIP to see if you need to file a tax return and if eligible for other refundable tax credits, like the child tax credit. That's ssa.gov/EIP. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
All right, y'all, it is definitely going down right here on WKNY Radio News Talk. It is official. I don't know what time it is. All right, man, we're going to definitely say a big shout out to everybody out there listening to us on this beautiful Thursday night. And we're going to go live to the phone lines, man, because coming up in a minute, we got Chris Nettle, who is running for City Council for District 8. He'll be on the show later on the broadcast, and he'll be talking to us about his plans on what he want to do in District 8 right here in Fort Worth, Texas. We'll be talking to him coming up in a little bit. Also, crime rate is up, and we're going to find out what he got to say about the crime rate that's going on in Fort Worth. And all this police killing, how African Americans are being killed all across the country. And we got my main man who, no stranger, the run is always on my program. He's normally on my R&B. This is the first time I've been on my talk show, but he's normally on my R&B show. How you doing, man? Welcome to this beautiful show, man. What's going on with you?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
You say you good? What that means?
I mean, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on the up right now.
Already, man. That's what's up. Say, let's talk about this, man, because, because a lot of people did get their stimulus, but there's a lot of people still did not get their stimulus. People are still waiting on their stimulus check. What do you say? What do you say to them?
That's the government for you, man. They slow sometimes. Some people gonna get it. Some people just is gonna wait. Some people might not even get it at all.
Yeah. That's what they were saying on the news today. They said some people may have to end up filing some kind of tax before they can, income tax before they can even get it.
I'm gonna put it like this. You know what I'm saying? It's, I'm gonna be real. The government is not really well optimized.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? It's they got some hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
They got some kinks they need to work out. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, is no excuse for everyone to be able to get their stimulus.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Especially with the world that we live in of automation. Come on,
mm-hmm.
There's no excuse for that. But I'm just telling the people that haven't got there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I I don't really know what to say about that. You know,
Right.
Hang in there. You know, be patient.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I can give a generic excuse, but I mean, I'm not the government. So
Right. You can't really say.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get yours whenever.
Right.
Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Try to hang in there. I know people going through some tough times.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, we all are feeling it for real.
Yeah.
Say, let's talk about this too, man, because there's been a lot of African Americans who have been killed by police, and that's been a top headline story all across the country. And it just happened again on Tuesday in Mesquite, man. What are your thoughts on that, man? With these police shootings with African Americans who are being killed by white police officers.
The world that we live in now, man. It's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, African Americans been like, they've been getting shot by police for the longest.
Yes, they have.
Only difference is now it's really been, you know what I'm saying, publicized.
Right.
And captured on video, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much the only difference is just, you know what I'm saying, how often it's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. You know?
Well, there's a bill upstate. I don't got all the details to it, man. That's why I'm just gonna say the way I'm saying it. There's a bill being introduced now to the lawmakers upstate where they want the people that's videotaping to stay out the way of police. So this bill that's going to be coming out that they're trying to get passed. I don't know if it's going to get passed or not. But one lawmaker said that he's going to do everything he can to get this bill passed because what happened is they're claiming that the people that's filming them are interfering in them doing their job.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't see that either.
I don't
see
get
it.
That don't make no sense at all.
No sense.
You know what I'm saying? How filming is so basically what they saying is, since they getting it caught on camera, they just don't want that. They don't want it caught on camera anymore. That's all I see. You know what I'm saying? It sound like
to me they want to keep on doing their little crooked stuff that they've been doing.
Exactly. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you know, because you know what I'm saying, if you don't film it, then you know what I'm saying, people ain't gonna see it.
And if you ain't doing nothing wrong, what you got to hide?
The bottom line is it needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like they don't want it to stop.
No, they don't.
It sounds like they don't want it to stop. It sounds like they want it to continue. You know what I'm saying?
And yesterday not yesterday, on Tuesday, we had a guy who has mental illness, who has a mental problem. He was shot twice by two different police officers. And the police chief said they had a choice if they wanted to use the gun or if they wanted to use the taser. That don't even make no sense to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like police officers shouldn't even carry weapons.
No, they shouldn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, understandably, like, come on. There's no reason to pull out your gun to shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? For like, come on.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Because number one, they don't aim to try to like dismobilize them. They just pretty much aim to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if they use their gun to try to, you know what I'm saying, just to dismobilize them or something, that still would be kind of, like, for real, like, they don't need guns.
Mm-mm.
They don't, and plus, police officers should not be handling no mental illness kind of case.
No, they should, especially if they haven't been trained for that.
Even if they've been trained for that, you know what I'm saying? They should always have like if that kind of case pop up, then the police officer should have a doctor with them, some kind of assistance with them, because you know what I'm saying, policing in this world, all it amounts to is bring your gun, shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's really not policing. That's killing.
Yeah.
And they get away with it.
And you know what? This is only happening in America. This is not happening nowhere else where black people are being killed. More black people are being killed by American police. This is what's going on right here. American policing.
American police is not trained well.
No, they're not.
They're not trained well at all. At all, period. You know what I'm saying? That's why it happens so much in America. Because they not trained well. They need more training to be a police officer.
I don't even think it's that, man. I think they just don't care. Because if you notice, they don't do white people the same way they do African America. To me, they do this on purpose. They purpose do this to black people. You think about what happened a while back where you had 9 people at a black church that was killed by a young white man. Then they turn around and take this white boy to Burger King because he was hungry after he got through killing 9 people. A police officer upstate takes this crazy, insane white boy to Burger King to get him some burger before he go to jail. Now, who does that?
Well, they don't say it happened. A similar thing happened when they gave a white boy a goddamn fucking water bottle after he just got through fucking shooting up like 3-4 black people.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? The problem...
And the number one excuse that they use for that white boy is that he had mental problems, and that's why they didn't shoot him. But they don't say that. They don't say that's the same thing about a black person, though.
Yeah. So the issue really seems to be is race.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, because this America has always been, you know what I'm saying, have a problem with racism.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
But here's what, and this is what me and Lico were just talking about just about 10 minutes ago on the show. Lico called into the radio show. Me and him said the same thing. Only thing different now is that the white KKK, they took the robe off. And now these people that's in power are your police officer, your judges, your lawyers, your prosecutor, your judges, all of these. That's the only thing different. They taught their kids how to become, to have that power where they able to be judges and where they can prosecute black people. That's the only thing different. And shoot, black people can get away with it. Because this is what America has allowed to happen. Shoot black people, then ask questions later.
They don't even ask questions later, dude.
No, they sure don't. You sure right. I got to agree with you on that, man. You right. They sure don't.
They shoot the black people and they get away with it. They commit murder.
Oh, yes.
You know and broad daylight and even on video camera. It's like, and don't nobody do anything about it.
Nothing.
You know, like you said, these judges and people as influencers, they can actually change this. They don't want this to change because it's profitable for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is profitable for them.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
They're making money off of this.
It's all about that mighty dollar. That's what all America's always been about. All about that mighty dollar.
What they say? Dollars and greed.
So if they can continue to keep making money off this, they don't want it to stop.
Man, that's sad, too. That's really sad.
That's the problem right there because somebody in this law enforcement, somebody in this government, somebody in this need to step up and put an end to this because it's going to continue, you know what I'm saying, not currently in my generation. It's going to go on from another generation to probably the generation after that and the generation after that because nobody don't have the balls to step up and do something about it.
And here's another thing, and you're right, and another thing we got to talk about, because I heard a lot of people say, oh, we got a lot of good officers. Yeah, we do got a lot of good officers, but our good officers need to start stepping up and speaking up against your partners and other bad officers. When they start doing wrong, you need, as a police officer, if you want to continue that good behavior, you need to step up and you need to start speaking against the bad officer. Otherwise, it's going to make you look bad, too. What they say, when you start hanging out with the wrong crowd, you start being like the crowd.
I disagree with that.
Okay, well, go ahead. Tell me why.
Because if people say they are good officers, but they don't say nothing about it, that's not a good officer.
Oh, no, I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that, even though, you know, right.
If something is bad happening and you're just sitting there just watching it like it's a TV show, they don't make you a good person.
You know better than the person that's doing it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know right
You're
from
right.
wrong.
You're right.
You know right from wrong. You're a grown person. You should know right from wrong. So if you just sit there and watch it while bad stuff happen, no, they don't make you a good person. So they understand that there are some good
Okay. I'm going to start changing my scenario how to say that. You're right. You're right about that. I agree with you 100% on that.
There's no good officer. Because if you sit and watch it, they don't make you a good officer. They make you just as bad as the other person that's doing it.
Right.
So, yeah, I disagree with that statement. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, you're right. Now that I think about it, it make perfect sense of what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, I'm real, they need to change the way, you know what I'm saying, officer.
Right.
Office, how they operate, because they don't operate in a humanly fashion.
No, they don't. They don't.
Because the bottom line is, I'm be honest with you, they don't see black people as human beings.
No, they don't. And really, you can't say to be honest with you, they don't even see black people as any kind of animal. Because if you think about it, they treat their animals better than they do anybody else.
They sure do.
And so, if black people was treated like animals, maybe they'll be treated better. But in their eyes, we are not animals. We are something. We are maybe something from outer space.
Yeah.
We definitely not human.
Yeah, and that needs to change. Somebody needs to step up.
Yeah. But it's going to start, but what's going to have to happen, man, it's going to start with the real leaders of the city. And it's going to start with our governments, our lawmakers. Our lawmakers, the number one, they got the power to change. And if our lawmakers are not making the change and our leaders are not making the change, then it's not going to ever happen. If we got the same people in office who are not doing nothing, that's why I tell people all the time, it is important that you get out there and you vote the right person in. But don't just vote for them because they black. I get sick and tired of people saying, I'm going to vote for this person because he black and he black like me. Okay, just because he black don't mean that he thinks the same way you think.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Lee. Come on. Don't you agree with me on that?
Yeah, that's obvious. All black people don't think the same.
No, they sure don't.
I mean, don't nobody really think the same. Not even twins think the same.
No, they don't. So that means that, you need to know their plan. Find out their plan. Do your research on the person. Don't just vote for a person because so-and-so told me this person good. Okay, but what do you know about so-and-so? Have you did your research? And, if you don't do your research, it's not going to work. And one thing about me, I don't care what nobody tell me when they say, well, so-and-so good. No, let me do my own research. Let me dig up some, some information, find out what he done. And stuff, because you can tell me anything because you're trying to sell me a plane. But don't mean just because you're trying to sell to me, don't mean that that is what you're going to do. Because once you get in that White House or get in that city council seat, you're going to do exactly what you want to do.
Yep.
Of course, you're going to lie to the people because you're trying to get them to vote for you. Because if you notice, they only come around when they come down to voting for them. You never see them nowhere around until it's time for election. That's when you start seeing everybody.
Yep.
And that's crazy, man. Anything else you want to say real quick before we let you go?
No, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. The time is 10 o'clock. Since you seem to not know that. But.
Oh no! Our time is different right now. It's radio time. Hey. All right, man. Hey, don't go nowhere, man. I'm gonna talk to you after air. It's going down live right here on WKNY Radio, number one station in the community, and we'll be right back with Mo right here, right after this. We'll be right back.
Something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
The CEO and founder of WKNY Radio. Make sure you check out my brand new news talk radio show Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WKNY as we talk about important topics that's going on. If you're talking about it, you better believe we're talking about it too. Right here live on WKNY weeknights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on WKNY Radio.
Everybody's talking about the hottest station in DFW. With the biggest celebrities.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. It's your boy, Jay-Z. What's happening? This big Snoop Dogg jamming the most hip-hop and R&B.
On WKNY Radio.
The Small Business Administration says there are some 30 million small businesses in America. Lately, far too many of them have been dealing with new demands. BusinessServicesConnect.com is helping small businesses meet demands with multi-location business networks, reliable business internet, voice, video, and local support whenever and wherever they need it. Small businesses prosper with reliable local broadband companies that own and operate their own networks. Cable service guarantees 24/7 support, and local service agents are some of the reasons they're growing fast in the business category, with customers that run the gamut from small solo offices to large multi-site enterprises. Your business's traffic will flow over modern, ultra-reliable data and communications networks the provider builds, operates, and maintains. And best of all, it's all supported locally. Plus, you can save by bundling combinations of business voice, internet, and TV. From single-line business voice solutions to carrier-grade networking options for large multi-location enterprises, local cable can provide unified communications, mobility, and cybersecurity. Learn more at BusinessServicesConnect.com.
Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards. May 22nd, 2021. With special guest host, comedy sensation Griff. And on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nips, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers. 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.com/The Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org.
Attention Social Security and SSI recipients. If you did not receive an economic impact payment for your eligible spouse or dependents, you may need to file a 2020 tax return with the IRS and claim the Recovery Rebate Credit. Go to ssa.gov/EIP to see if you need to file a tax return and if eligible for other refundable tax credits, like the child tax credit. That's ssa.gov/EIP. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th. This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
All right, y'all. It is definitely going down right here on WKNY Radio, and we got a very special guest. We got Chris Nettle, who is running for city council, and right now we got a runoff election going on. Good morning. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, and you, sir?
Hey, man, you know what? I can't complain. Tell us a little bit about who you are for the new listeners out there, then we're going to go right into the runoff election.
Well, my name is Chris Nettles. I'm running for Fort Worth City Council in District Number 8. I'm a father of 4, business owner, a pastor, and I have been working with the movement for social justice here in Fort Worth. I've been marching and working with other community leaders for just for Tatiana Jefferson and others. And we just really want to bring change to our district. We know that District 8 is far left behind, and we feel like we're at a pivotal time in our life where we can bring economics to District 8.
Man, and you know what? That is really, really good what you guys are doing. And I'm very proud of you and Deborah people. You guys are really, I believe you guys are really going to make a big change in Fort Worth, and we need that. What do you want the voters to know the most? Why should they vote for Chris Nettles?
Well, on both spectrums, everyone who I'm running against have been on city council, and the city council have had this type of leadership for the last 7-9 years. And we understand that the West Side has received, and I'm talking about the 7th Street and Magnolia, you know, there's other parts of the West Side who haven't received, but those parts have. That historical South Side has been left behind, and we call that the establishment. And so what makes us different in this race is I have new blood, new ideas. I'm ready to fight for the people, the young people, the black and the brown community, the white families, someone that will be a council person for us all.
Right,
Even
right.
It's popular. You know, it's not popular sometimes. You know, when I was down there marching with your team, it's not. You don't see any other council people down there. But in other states,
don't. You sure don't.
In other states, they go down there and march when it's injustice.
Yeah. And you know what? You make a good point when you say that. Now let's talk about this, man, because we know the biggest issue that's happening in Fort Worth is the crime rate is up, the homeless problem is going on. Give us your input on what do you think about that, and how would you be able to fix that for your district?
Well, what drives crime rate up is the lack of jobs, the lack of entertainment resources, that people are in the streets partying and grouping together, and we can fix those issues by bringing things to our district. The homeless, the majority of the homeless is in District 8, and so we have to come together and say, okay, let's stop building shelters and let's build homes to make these people self-sufficient. Let's get programs together. I have a 3-step program with the homelessness. I've been having it since I ran for mayor in 2017, and that's to assess why are you homeless. Is it because you lost your job? Is it because you have a mental issue, or you just got issues? What you know?
Right.
Or you lack of education. So once we figure those things out, then we put you in a second step, help you write your new resume, get you some mental help, get you some drug addiction classes, and then once we do, and get you a job. And so, you know, I'm big on bringing grocery stores. When we bring grocery stores to the district, we tell those grocery stores, listen, you got to hire the people for my homeless plan. If they went through our program, they need a job, they need to be hired. And so once we get them jobs, then they can afford their apartment.
Okay. That sounds like a really good plan. So what you're saying is this will kind of stop the homeless if you can get them in the training, the jobs that they need, everything that they need.
Yes, sir. It would decrease homelessness by a lot. And
wow. Okay.
It does it because I don't care what nobody says. People are not homeless because they want to be homeless. You know, people are homeless because of maybe a bad decision, or maybe their mom died and they were living in their mom's house and the house foreclosed, or the sister took the house from them, and all this kind of stuff. You know, it's so many reasons why people are homeless. It's not because they say, I just want to be homeless. No, that's not it. And so we take the resources to them and we ensure that they can get out of poverty.
Right. That's you know what, man? That sounds like a really, really good plan. Now, let's talk about the problem with the police department, because we know this has been happening all across the country. There was another shooting on this week in Mesquite, and it just continues to happen where so many African Americans are getting killed. How would you be able to fix that problem, and how would you be able to deal with the police department and making sure that this doesn't happen in your district? I'm not talking about the whole city. I'm just focusing mainly on District 8.
Until we can hold the officers accountable for their actions, it's going to continue to happen. And until we can have a strong leader who will stand up against it. And so just when the thing happened with Tatiana Jefferson, you know, everybody talks about, oh, she shouldn't have been killed. The guy was fired. Well, he was really allowed to resign. And then they came back out and said they fired him. And then he went to jail and was bailed out by the POA, over $1 million to get him out of jail, and yet to have a trial. And we don't have any representation that's saying he needs to be sent to trial. And so how I will handle it in District 8, that if something like that happens in our district, I will be the first one to stand up on the news, bring media to the attention to it, and get it resolved. And I will force that the chief of police take responsibility for any bad officer that he has on his team. And we need a citizens review board. We need a
yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, you're so right about that. Well, I tell you what,
you know, you've been around so long. You ought to be able to serve on the citizens review board. You know,
I would love to.
Live, you know, yes.
Wow, that is amazing, man. And we really do need strong leaders out there, because our leaders today are not standing up for the black community. I mean, not standing up, period. But with all this killing that's going on, and, you know, we sitting back not saying nothing. Well, not me, but I'm just saying, for an example, the city council not saying nothing. And, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And we do need real people in that city council. And I believe that District 8 has paid attention to what's going on. And they're saying, hey, we need a change. I mean, you're in the lead now. They're saying, hey, we need a change. Different people's in the lead. Our folk were saying we are tired of the same old. And we already know if we get someone, I'm not being funny, we get someone like Betty Parker, we know that she is going to follow Bessie Price's lead. So it's time for a major change, man. Go ahead.
No, you're so right. You know, some say Bessie Price 2.0. Same thing, different face. And that's why it's important that I get elected, and it's important that Deborah get elected, because we will be able to change the direction of Fort Worth.
Woo! yes. And I mean, man, you know what? I'm just so excited. I mean, but this is what I want to let everybody know. Everybody out there that's listening to us right now, you got to get out there and vote. Early voting will be starting May the 24th through June the 1st. Election day is June the 5th. So everybody, don't stop complaining and go out there and vote. I said that all last year, that it's important. If you want to make real changes here in Fort Worth, you got to get out there and vote. Right now, we're in a critical moment where everybody needs to get out. This is a state. I'm just going to be real. It is a state of emergency right here in Fort Worth. We need everybody to get out there and vote and make a difference. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about what changes we need to make, and get out there and vote. That's how you can make the change. Get out there and vote. Make sure you vote my man right here, Chris Netter, who is going to make a difference not only in District 8. He's going to make a difference in the city. Yeah, and so he may got one part he gotta take care of first, because they always say you gotta take care of home first. That's District 8. Right. But at the same time, he's gonna take care of the whole entire community with everybody's help. So again, early voting will be starting on May the 24th through June the 1st, and election day is June the 5th. But here's the key. I tell everybody, get out there and vote early. Am I right about that, Chris Nana? And tell the community why it's important that they vote early.
It's so important because a lot of times we never know what can happen on election day. You never know what type of state of mind you'll be in. And this past election day, it started raining. And so people sat in line in the rain. And so get to the polls. There were enough days that those polls, it wasn't no lines.
Yeah, you sure right. So, and you know what? I voted the first day. I always vote the first day. I don't know why. But I always end up voting the first day, like you say. And that day, it did rain. It rained real bad. So that's why I was glad that I got mine on over with.
Yeah, and I tell people, listen, everybody has to go back out. If you voted May 1st, that vote don't matter no more. You got to go back to the polls, and you got to recast your vote. And this is an opportunity for people who actually missed it. You missed it.
Yep, you sure right. You sure right.
To vote. Don't let this pass.
You are so right about that, Chris. Now, I tell you what, man, thank you so much, man. We want to bring you back on maybe a week, maybe less than a week before the early voting, so you can get everybody pumped up, man.
All right. Hey, I'm for it. And if we have anything going on, I will certainly let you know before we do it.
Also, Chris, before you go, you got to tell everybody, because I know you're probably going to be looking for volunteers, man. If anybody want to get out there and volunteer and help you, what do they need to do?
Listen, I need as many people as possible to come out, support, call, knock on doors for us. They can go to my website at chrisnettles.com, sign up to volunteer, but you can basically just call our corporate office or our headquarters at 817-535-8000, and we will get you set up. We already started. We're campaigning right now. We need you.
Wow. I tell you what, thank you so much, Chris Netta, and congratulations on that part. Now we just got to get you official. Now, once everybody get out there and vote, and it's going to be critical that everybody get out there and vote. We can't talk about all this stuff going on if we don't get out there and vote. So it's important. Again, early voting will start May the 24th through June the 1st. And you're going to keep hearing me talk about this on the radio. You're also going to continue to hear me talk about this on the TV show. Again, thank you so much, Chris. Anything else you want to say that maybe I didn't ask you?
No, Donnie B, I appreciate you. You have been great to this community, to this city. And listen, your work is not in vain. And we're going to get in that seat, and we're going to work for the whole city. And we're going to take it by storm.
I love it. Again, this Chris Netter running for District 8. Everybody get out there and vote. Again, one more time. Early voting will be starting May the 24th, and it's going to end on June the 1st. Election day is June the 5th. If you don't vote in early, you got to make sure that you vote in June the 5th. Otherwise, I don't want to hear you calling me up complaining about nothing if you're not going to get out there and vote. I don't want to hear nothing else if you don't get out there and vote. Again, we want to thank you, Chris Netter. Again, he's running for District 8. I'm DONNELL Ballard. We'll have a lot more coming up right here.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
The CEO and founder of WKNY Radio. Make sure you check out my brand new news talk radio show Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WKNY as we talk about important topics that's going on. If you're talking about it, you better believe we're talking about it too. Right here live on WKNY weeknights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on WKNY Radio.
Everybody's talking about the hottest station in DFW. with the biggest celebrities.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. It's your boy, Jay-Z. What's happening? This big Snoop Dogg jamming the most hip-hop and R&B.
On WKNY Radio.
The Small Business Administration says there are some 30 million small businesses in America. Lately, far too many of them have been dealing with new demands. BusinessServicesConnect.com is helping small businesses meet demands with multi-location business networks, reliable business internet, voice, video, and local support whenever and wherever they need it. Small businesses prosper with reliable local broadband companies that own and operate their own networks. Cable service guarantees 24/7 support, and local service agents are some of the reasons they're growing fast in the business category, with customers that run the gamut from small solo offices to large multi-site enterprises. Your business's traffic will flow over modern, ultra-reliable data and communications networks the provider builds, operates, and maintains. And best of all, it's all supported locally. Plus, you can save by bundling combinations of business voice, internet, and TV. From single-line business voice solutions to carrier-grade networking options for large multi-location enterprises, local cable can provide unified communications, mobility, and cybersecurity. Learn more at BusinessServicesConnect.com.
Get ready. It's about to go down. Jay Williams presents the Gospel Hip Hop Awards, May 22nd, 2021, with special guest host, comedy sensation Griff, and on the wheels of steel, DJ I Rock Jesus. Performances by Kenton Jones, BBJ, Bria Miles, Jay Nibs, MC Nice, Miss Day, Zilla, Erica Mason, Mrs. Gospel, and more. Excel Church in Conyers, 1151 Flat Shoals Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30013. 3 p.m. Red Carpet, 4:30 p.m. Award Ceremony. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com/the Gospel Hip Hop Award. Be there.
Most medical experts agree the COVID-19 vaccine is the way to fight the pandemic, but myths about it persist. Vaccines work by encouraging your body to generate antibodies to protect against an invading infection. The most common risks of mild symptoms are outweighed by the protection offered by the vaccine. Get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as it becomes available to help protect yourself and your family, says the National League for Nursing. For more information, visit nln.org.
Attention Social Security and SSI recipients. If you did not receive an economic impact payment for your eligible spouse or dependents, you may need to file a 2020 tax return with the IRS and claim the Recovery Rebate Credit. Go to ssa.gov/EIP to see if you need to file a tax return and if eligible for other refundable tax credits, like the child tax credit. That's ssa.gov/EIP. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This Mother's Day, give Mom something you know that she will love. Chicken Salad Chick. On Friday, May 7th and Saturday, May 8th, Chicken Salad Chick is offering buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks. We know that Mother's Day weekend is a busy time, and Quick Chicks are an easy way to bring Chicken Salad Chick home. Mix and match all of Mom's favorites to make the perfect meal. And don't forget to add our divine chocolate cake. It's a slice of heaven. Happy Mother's Day from Chicken Salad Chick with buy one, get one free large Quick Chicks on May 7th and 8th.
All right, y'all, it is almost time for us to get ready to get up out of here. I want to say a big shout out to everybody out there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that is tuned in to us. And again, if you haven't heard the news, man, so much going on in the news. Early voting will be starting on May the 24th. And June the 1st will be the last day. And then election day is June the 5th. So y'all make sure whatever y'all do, get out there and vote. Get out there and make a difference. And guess what? We got a new sponsor. State Farm is the official sponsor for my radio show. All right, check this out. If you're looking to get insurance, and they got life insurance, they got rental insurance, they got all kinds of insurance, make sure you give Judy a call. You can call Judy at area code 817. I can't hardly see this light, y'all. I got this big old light. All right, y'all. 817-810-0143. Again, if you want to know more information about the life insurance, different insurance that they have, 817-810-0143. They even got car insurance. They got all kinds of insurance. Tell them you heard it first right here on WKNY Radio, State Farm, right here in Fort Worth. And they are located at 5220 Camboui Boulevard. Again, they are located at 5220 Camboui Boulevard right here on the west side of Fort Worth, right next to Tommy Burger. And again, if you're looking to get some insurance, trust me, they got some really good insurance, all kinds of good stuff. I've been with them for about 4 years. Trust me, they got some really good insurance. All right, y'all. Again, State Farm. Where is that? All right, y'all. In other news, again, we got to continue to pray for this nation. We continue to go through it with the gun violence going up here in Fort Worth, and so I mean not in Fort Worth, but all over the country where gun violence are up. And again, we just got to continue to pray for our country and pray for the people who families or have to deal with difficult things that's going on with how people are doing with the killing and stuff. Again, it is official 19 after the hour. We getting ready to get off the air. Shout out to Deron Angelico for calling into the show. Anthony Alazan, Pastor Chris Netter, who is running for city council. Thank him for calling into the radio show. You know, you guys make the radio show what it is today. All right, y'all. Remember, if it is to be, it is definitely up to you to make a difference. You guys make a difference, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow night, same time. Good night.